Well, hello. Let's pretend that I'm organised. Let's pretend that this is one of a series instead of me doing it whenever I actually get around to it and remember it. Hi, I'm Simon, and this is a very, very short and sweet live about presenting, and specifically in presenting about how to use storytelling. And you know what? Within that, I want to talk specifically today about those people who just get a little bit carried away with their storytelling, and maybe they find that they've just become a little bit too enthusiastic about it. Now, I know that's not everybody, okay? So lots of people are what I'm going to call reluctant storytellers. And over here, you've got those people who just tell stories because they like the sound of their own voice. And sometimes there's a bit of a problem here because these people overcompensate and become these people and so on. But for now, let's just think about the situation where somebody's been telling a story perhaps as a presenter and you've got a little bit carried away and you've realised that maybe you've lost the plot, or maybe the reason behind the story isn't quite as obvious to your audience as it is to you, or maybe you've just gone woo and you've started talking about yourself for no good reason. I mean, I have seen this happen so many times with jams. JAMS, by the way, stands for just another motivational speaker, and I use it as a term of ridicule, just another motivational speaker. And they say things like, I was found in an egg, and I was brought up by alligators, and I had to wrestle my fellow baby alligators every day in order to get fed, and then one day I became king of the alligator, I don't know, whatever, by wrestling the big bad alligator. And it becomes all about them, all about them, all about them. And if you're as cool as they are, then fantastic, you don't need a motivational speaker. But if you're not as cool as they are, then the fact that you've not been wrestling with alligators just makes you feel even more inadequate, because they just finish off this story with, and if I can, you can. And that's a surefire sign that they are just telling you the story because they want to tell you their story and how cool they are. However, take a deep breath, Simon, and recover. Stop ranting. Let's pretend that actually you're not one of these people. You've just got a little bit carried away, rather like I did just then. And you've told a story that you just need to bring home to the audience a little bit. There's a 3-word mantra which is going to solve that problem for you. It's so simple. There you go. So you tell the story, and then you realise to yourself that you've gone a little bit too far, and the way back to the real world, the way to reconnect with your audience, is to explicitly and literally say, which means that. So you go blah, 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 blah. Here's the story. And then you lose them and you go, okay, I've lost them and I need to recreate, which means that. And then you spell out the connection to them at the far end of the story. So you give them the story to engage, and then you explain how they can use that story, which means that. Now, of course, you don't actually have to use the phrase, which means that. You could do anything you like that's got the same meaning, or you could just go on and express it without actually being overt about it. But in my experience, actually saying to people, which means that so-and-so and so-and-so, is a really powerful tool. And I've seen it done a lot in sales and marketing stories. For example, I went into, I will better not tell you where it was, but I went into a place, Currys and PC World, to buy some kit recently, and the guy selling it to me literally said it's got 8 USB ports. And I just looked at him and went, don't care, all right? But he did redeem himself at this point by going, it's got 8 USB ports, which means that you can plug in an awful lot of stuff. It was a really powerful way of recovering a little bit of self-indulgence and a little bit of nerdness that he had gone down. Okay, that's it. Done. I'm out of here. Take care, have fun, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.